What did you get out of these two practices?
Just a couple of days of, going against another team is always, fun but competitive. And, just to see guys, take on the practice field but still understand that, this team is trying to get better also. I think that's the main reason why we do it. Just seeing what other teams like to do on offense, in their practice day, where we as defense, we only get to see Cal's offense, which is pretty tough every day. So I enjoyed it, actually.
Shanahan said that he didn't want to see how some players react to a challenge, physical or whatever. Did you see that, and did you think your guys reacted to it?
Yeah, I think guys really got up for it. I think, the coaches really stressed, how important it was to, not think about what we did yesterday against them, because, that's human nature, to do better if you didn't do good the first day. So I think we got a little edge on them yesterday, and they came back out today and practiced harder. And that makes, both sides better, iron sharpening iron. And, for us to, get better and get to where we're trying to get to, we need joint practices like that.
I said you've got a sore shoulder, and that's natural for a lot of linebackers right now. Can you give us an update on how you feel and what's?
Yeah, I've probably had a million of these. It comes up. Playing linebacker, you can't run from it. But I know how to deal with it. I know how to, get it back, calm down, and get me back out there. So it's nothing really to worry about.
Similar to what Ruben's going through?
Well, he actually had surgery on his shoulder recently. So, I haven't had surgery on my shoulder since college. But it's not as bad. Just precaution. I could have went back out there today, but it's not game time.
Feel like a stinger, or was it something else?
Yeah, it was a little stinger. But, I just didn't want to go back out there and, hurt myself anymore.
What did you think about kind of the flare-ups there, emotions getting a little out of hand?
We expected it. I mean, that's, both sides. I think that's football. We see each other on Sundays, and, that's our professional time to, understand that you can get kicked out and things like that. But this is our time to really be human, be men, really compete, sometimes pass the whistle, and, it makes a team stronger sometimes, and it shows who can hold their composure, when those type of things happen in practice. And I think the coaches wanted to see both, which team come together, still can practice, still can focus, with having a guy across from you, giving you the looks that you want to get.
How would you evaluate the chemistry you've built with Ruben over this last week since Malcolm went off?
Yeah, it's been progressing. He's definitely all ears, all eyes, just trying to understand, what offenses are trying to do to us in certain coverages. He's definitely, like I've always said, a bright kid when it comes to football. So I think, the more reps we get, the more coaching he gets, we'll be fine. Where me and Malcolm was at that time, you could see, how fast we were moving, getting on the same page. So Ruben understands that and is looking forward to, doing the same thing.
It sounded like he was one of the guys sort of involved or vocal during the skirmish. I think him and Peta. Is it good to see that out of the rookie? Not necessarily fighting, but standing up for themselves and then getting support from their teammates in a situation like that?
Yeah, I mean, just them being here for however long they've been here so far. I think, they're understanding, how to be a pro and what it takes for us to be a team no matter what year you're in. When you're called on, you have to step up and be able to, fill in like you've been here, like you're a vet, like you're a professional. So, just them understanding, we're all in this together, and make sure we have each other's back.
A couple more guys?
You've been through a lot of head coaches so far in your career.
Bye.
How would you evaluate your rookie head coach just so far? How he's running things, how he's handling the veterans?
I think he's done well. Just sharing everything with the team, I think, is the most transparent thing you can do as a coach. When it comes to scheming things, he's really educating both sides of the ball in all the team meetings, treating us like men, letting us know what we have to do or what's ahead of us during the week, and there's consequences if you don't do those things, and if you do, he'll start treating you more like a professional. So he's on his first road to being a head coach, and he's not going to be perfect, but so far I think he's done a really good job.
You're out of the hotel tonight, I guess. Does it feel like the end of training camp, or do you think training camp still kind of extends after that?
No, once you're out the hotel, I think training camp's over. Guys have other lives, families, and comfort levels in their homes. Training camps is a place where you may only have two change of clothes for a week. Guys waking up when it's still dark outside, spending time in your teammates' rooms, getting to know them, where they're from, their background. That's what that part is for. So guys are really excited when you let us go home, back to the norm, and then you start to miss your guys, and that's when you enjoy coming to work, because you built that throughout these weeks of training camp.
Do you feel that you're ready for the regular season already? You got 3 weeks to go, but it's been a while since you've been in an actual meaningful game, I guess.
Yeah, I'm ready. I have a hard time with practice level, third level, and game time level. I'm like practice, game. That third level is kind of difficult for me to manage because I want to go so hard and make the tackle. But that's why in preseason, you get those snaps, but coaches don't want you to play that much because they understand what you do bring to the table. So when this season starts, man, I'll definitely be ready to go.
Elvis Dumerville is obviously a very accomplished player. He's dealt with Achilles injuries for the last 2 years. Seems very eager to show, that even at 33, he's still the same guy. Have you sensed that from him, or have talked with him about it, or just kind of what are your impressions of
Yeah, he's a great teammate. We've had talks, where he was, at home chilling and, got another shot at this, and he got excited about it. He was really looking forward to coming here and playing with us, and his leadership skills, are having an impact on me because he's done it. He's a leader, in his way also. So bringing him on this team is definitely a positive. And he's definitely eager to, prove that he still has it and hungry to make some plays for us.
Yes.
Versus Ruben.
Ray? Ray's fast. He's very a very athletic linebacker. Usually, we're big and stocky, but we can put Ray in when they're trying to get mismatches and things like that for him to cover and make some plays, out there in the field. So he's smart, great teammate. In this game, you can never know everything. So he's definitely tried to just learn as much as he can to this point. But he brings a very unique aspect to our team.